Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci. Let's take a look back at all the flooding we saw here and the winds and the rain and what we can expect going forward. So we take a look at our storm reports here, and there's a lot of coastal flooding reports up and down the coast, which was expected. We got into moderate flood stage in most of Ocean, Atlantic, and Cape May counties. There were a few exceptions, most notably Atlantic City's tide gauge only stayed in minor stage. But we're talking about the flooding we only see maybe 5 high tide cycles a year. This isn't the usual flooding we see maybe 2 or 3 dozen times a year. We'll show you some of those flood reports here. First one was over in Avalon. We had the Townsend's Inlet Bridge closed as early as 9 a.m. due to flooding on the Avalon side here. Then we made our way up to Memora. You see widespread street flooding there. In Margate, we had moderate flood stage with water coming over the bulkhead and flooding on Amherst Avenue. If you've been following me on social media, you've been seeing the flooding we've seen near Absecon here. Whitehorse Pike had flooding here. All lanes were closed. We had South Shore Road that was closed. Now, that's not unusual, but what was unusual is how deep the water was there. And even Route 9 had some flooding as well. We go up the coast to Dock Road in Eagleswood Township here. There was flooding in Tuckerton Beach. There was lots of flooding on Dock Road. In fact, actually, one of the dredges actually broke loose and ended up causing some damage on some of the docks on parts of Dock Road where people live here. And then we go up the shore here. We'll take you to Brielle. Numerous roads were flooded during this time. And that's just some of what we saw. There were definitely more. We take a look at our highest wind gusts that we've seen throughout the day Saturday. And 63 in Barnegat Light looks to be the top one. There were reports of higher gusts in Sea Isle City, but those look to be false. A few places got above 61 miles an hour here, and pretty much all of the shore got above 50 with the gust at some point in time. Our highest gust that was inland was at Atlantic City International Airport, where we got up to 48 miles an hour. Now, the winds will diminish as we go overnight, and those wind alerts that were issued by the National Weather Service are no longer in effect. Rain really came on hard this afternoon in spots. You see Toms River getting up to 3.31 inches of rain. Cape May County Airport also over 3 inches of rain. Anywhere where you see those blues, that's where we saw at least an inch plus of precipitation here. We can expect more, and we will expect more as we go overnight. We're looking for one good slug of rain between 7 to 9 p.m., then just some scattered rounds that come through overnight here. When it rains, it could quite literally pour into the overnight hours. Then Sunday morning looks to be mostly dry. As we go into the afternoon, the core of Tropical Storm Ophelia will pass, and we will see some tropical downpours into the afternoon and evening. But I'm going to tell you what, we're not done with this rain until Monday night here. So we are looking to be soggy at times for Saturday night all the way through Monday night. We have some coastal flooding that will continue really all the way through Wednesday here. We're going to talk to you more about that in our upcoming full forecast video on PressOfAC.com/weather.